Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Blake Snell. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And first offering is fouled off.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Edman snags it for the second out. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing.
Throw on to Freeman, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do we need to know here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. Swing and a pop-up. Connor Falefa hauls it in for the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing it.
Long run, nice grab. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Mookie Betts. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that misses. Ball 1. On the ground. And that's just foul. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That's towards center. Varsho in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Dalton Varsho. In there at the knees for a strike. Varsho needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike. Outside, and now it's even 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one at 95, missed up top, and a count 2-1. This to third, and it goes just foul. That missed inside. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. That one almost got him. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Bieber back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
High fly ball out to left field. Schneider settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1 the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that one missing low. And another ball. Outside low. And that's ball 3. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Muncy digs in. Inside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ball inside.
Next one off the plate inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one not close. And it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch misses. Jimenez playing up the middle at short, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The shortstop takes a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the corner for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And now a full count.
3-2.
And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Davis Schneider grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Comes up empty.
If we were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He popped out his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now snap throw to first. Jimenez back in on a dive. Swings and misses. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Top of the third, no score. And that one upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases all loaded up. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
But no advance from the runners. And a swing and a miss there.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And he deals. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. Just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So up next, Alex Call. And that one upstairs, ball one.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Handles, throws to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So the lineup flips over, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a base hit. Will Smith to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Throw there. Save. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Off the mark there. And the count is even 2-2. On the ground to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Mookie now.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Jimenez throw to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Dalton Varsho. Fought off foul.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Next offering away upstairs. That one lifted to left. Call. Snags it on the run. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He reached out a walk his first time. Very high with that one. And it's 1-0.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He swings and fouls one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Flied out his first time. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouled off left side. Goes down looking. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch way upstairs. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Game 1 of the World Series. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The Dodgers up by 2 here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a ground ball. Freeman. He steps on the bag. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Dodgers leading by 2. And we're in the top of the 5th. Next offering misses. And now 2-0. Inside, just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Vladdy, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Nope, that's inside.
Schneider leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lifted in the air, out to left. Call settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the third. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Max Muncy. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering upstairs. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Hernandez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And next for LA, Alex Call. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Outside corner, got him looking. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Bichette. Snell back to work.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. The tag out. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Towards first, Freeman. The flip. Nicely done for the out. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie digs in here. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike to Mookie.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in LA, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third, Muncy. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And there's the strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
Nope.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there, there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Trey Savage.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. That one hit to right. Barger under this one. Puts it away for the out. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Swings through that.
0-2.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Edman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one ripped, but foul. Edman off of first with 2 away.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Way upstairs, ball 2. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Klein.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And delivers outside. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. It's a bomb. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 3. And that's a little high. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bichette in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That just misses, and that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And another ball. And the tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Making a move at first, and on to run for the Blue Jays, Miles Straw. 2 outs, runner at first. And now Alejandro Kirk. Pickoff throw.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
And that one fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right.
Anthony Banda into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Varsho stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ground ball up the middle. Edman in plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Now the left fielder, Alex Call.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Way high. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 1 of the World Series. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitch
got him swinging, and there's 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy with light tower power. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one is downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Just elite level speed on display right there, and he needed every bit of it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's going to be Will Smith.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Andy Pajes into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. First pitch misses. Bonda measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Rip to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Addison Barger.
That's a ball.
And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Falling behind 2-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Check swing, called strike.
2-2 now.
Off the mark there, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 3 in this one. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Clement, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Betts in the box now, takes strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball, right field. Barker gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Check swing, called strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fastball for a strike. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take game 1 on the road.
Cause I need the punk rock, humble way, shuffle your feet,